Hi guys, Charlani here. Welcome back to the vlog. Okay, you're on a new camera. I hope we do good. Please bear with me this vlog. I'm trying to figure this out, but I think we got it because I spent the entire weekend trying to figure out how to use this camera. So I think we're good to go. This office is a disaster. I have not been in here since Thursday. Everything that I have done work-wise has been done from my bedroom just because it's comfortable in there. I can bring my laptop in. We're good to go. I can watch a TV, a little bit of background noise. Love that vibe for me. So that's what I've been doing, which means this office becomes an absolute dump all. So everything that I am not dealing with at hand, like right away, just gets thrown onto either my desk or the order packing table back there. So it is a mess. However, I have something really fun. I got a box that came in over the weekend, and it's supposed to be like a big bird's eye view. And I thought it would be fun to try it out. I'm gonna put it up, and I have no idea what this footage is gonna look like. I'm really hoping it's gonna be good. I'll put it in here. Whether it's good or not, we are going to put it in just so that you can see what this thing does. But it's supposed to be something that can go really high, so you get like a really good bird's eye view. So let's get this opened, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all set up. And actually, before I do that, we're gonna open this box. Did anybody else order from Amazon Prime? I did. I got a couple of these things that I was like, you know what? They're like 40% off, so let's just go ahead and go for it. Now, like I said, you're on a new camera. It's a Sony, and my other camera was a Canon that was kind of being held together with duct tape, which, by the way, worked just fine and is gonna become an overhead shot kind of a camera. So it still works, but anyhow, we're using this guy. Now, the camera you're on, this Sony, the battery life I have noticed is terrible. And I mean really bad. Like, I could barely get through this weekend trying to figure out, even just setting it up. And I watched so many YouTube videos. That's how I learn all the things that I know about technology, about everything when it comes to cyberspace and just cameras and things like that. So I got a box of batteries and this is supposed to be, I think, a box of 6 batteries. And again, it was a really good deal. Now, I've had this camera for a few months now, but I've just been very intimidated by it because I'm trying to use it in the manual mode rather than like the auto stuff. So we're playing around. We're playing around with it. Here's the charger, and then it comes with 3 batteries. So now that I'm noticing that we only have 40%, which seriously is like 10 minutes. It's not a lot at all. And I do have a second one, which is charging, but again, it goes so quick. So I'm gonna get these charging. I think today is gonna be a day of just kind of getting stuff together or putting stuff together. So it's gonna make the rest of this week a little bit easier. Look at, oh my gosh, I'm a little bit embarrassed, not gonna lie. I mean, it's a mess. I did make this weekend the rest of our 2025, 2026. The rest of all of our inserts are right here. Everything is bundled up and ready to go. But look at this. It's a disaster. So, okay, let's go ahead and let's fix things. All of this too. I also need to make space for all of our sticker paper. Ask me how much I love this kind of organization. Love it. Absolutely love. So let's clean up this office really quickly. Well, as quickly as we possibly can so that we can move on and get work done today. So I'm going to put on, I don't know, some kind of YouTube video, maybe some music, definitely need to turn some lights on in here, get the vibe going. Today is such a gloomy day. I don't know if you can see out there, but it is gloomy. It is raining outside and I love it. One of the reasons why I was a little bit hesitant, honestly, to use this camera also is because I'm a little bit hard on cameras, and I very much am like, this feels heavier and a little more awkward in my hand. But one of the biggest things is this lens, there's like no protection for this lens at all. So I did order that on Amazon also during Prime Day. So hopefully that's gonna come in today. Another thing I ordered was, it's the Sigma lens that all of my talking head video mentors, which is gonna be for a new channel coming soon, once I figure all the things out. But when I realized, like, oh my gosh, this lens is, there's a little bit of, at least a little bit of a lip here. On the kit lens, there isn't much of a lip on it at all, and it freaks me out. So I did get a lens, so we'll pop that on you guys later today, when hopefully it comes in today. I'm hoping. Turn on the light. Didn't this have, there we go. See, this thing has like USBs down here. Oh, that is so cool. Let me see. Can you see that? That is so cool. It shows you like where each battery is at and that it's charging. Okay, I'm very happy with this. I also hope that this camera doesn't give me a message like Canon hates generic batteries. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, this one just fell out, so I am hoping it was charging. We'll put it back in because we don't need it just yet. I'm also really hoping that the sound is good, like the volume is good. See, these are the things that stress me out. So if this video is like all over the place, well, it's gonna be all over the place because we have so many random things to do today, but I'm hoping this is gonna be footage that can be used. So we're just gonna go with it, guys. And the screen used to be up above the lens and now it's over off to the side, which is a little awkward for me. But okay, let's set up that big new stand situation where you can get that bird's eye view, and let's put that together because I think it's gonna need to be built a little bit, and we'll clean this office so that I can focus because right now no work is happening in here. I am definitely in my get my systems in place, less friction in life era. I'm trying to simplify my process, especially when it comes to filming and editing. I spend way too much time editing these videos, but I think having cool angles is going to help with that. So I'm leaning towards more videos each month, and a little less editing is going to work better for me. So I'm thinking a simplified format here is just going to work better in general for all of us. Now, I want to get back to what this channel was originally, sharing pieces of my day or sharing the things that I think you might find interesting or I think might help or motivate you in some way, and I want to have fun with it. When I get too technical, it takes the fun out of it for me, so I'm trying to find that balance. Maybe I save myself an hour and skip creating a 30-second intro, right? I don't want to cut corners, but I do need to make changes for sure. So we'll see, guys. It's a journey for sure. All right, we're doing pretty good here. Our desk is nice and clean. We have some work to do, but I can at least function and work here. I've also discovered that the zooming, sorry about that, my finger, the way I want to hold it, my finger hits it. Anyways, I've got to get better at it. So everything is pretty much, you just saw that I situated these right here. That is all I have left for the 2025-2026 inserts. Now that the office is pretty much put back together, Rob and I are actually gonna head to the pet store. We've got to get some fish, some new fish for the fish tank. He spent hours and hours cleaning it. I don't know, last week sometime. We got some fish, we need more. I'll show you, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Looks really good. And what I love about it most is that we put a black background on it and it looks so good. This tank had been empty for months. So Rob did a huge cleaning of it. We switched the background and just put, it's just black construction paper. And I love it so much. So he wants to keep, I guess, a bunch of the small fish in there. They're like African cichlids. I don't know. We'd have to ask him what kind of fish are in there right now. But we want to get some more, maybe more colorful ones. Anyhow, I love it. I love the way it looks. We do want to put some more rocks in there, maybe a couple of other plants. I don't know. I was kind of thinking since that red is there that we should get some red to put in here. But I don't know. We'll see. This is his deal, so I can't really take it over that much. But I do think we need some more rocks, maybe cover some of the pump stuff. But anyhow, it looks really good so far. What I was going to say was that fish tank I don't love at Christmas time because it's kind of like a fluorescent-y, like cool, bluish, cool light. And I'd rather it be yellow. But when I realized, so I was like, can't we just get a light bulb that is more like warmer tones? You have to buy a whole new one and they're like over 150 bucks. And I'm like, well, because that's a big tank. But sometimes I'm like, it doesn't match the house. But I will say that once we decided, well, once he decided to clean it up and make it look nice. You wanna say hi?
Oh, I'm trying to see what else is being said while I'm not around.
I see your silhouette. I saw you
Once
walk up.
he decided to clean it up. Once.
It actually looks good, so
Once he decided.
it can stay. This is what I was talking about with the LEDs. So this is the one that Rob has. White LEDs for brightness. But this is the one that we want. That's the one we need because we can switch the different colors. Complete color customization. But look at 179. Rob's was 164. So to get different lights, 179. It's crazy. I thought you could just like switch the lights out. But apparently that's not how fish tank lights work. Look, the starfish. Oh, yeah. Their friends are coming to say hi. We're trying to eat them. All right, guys, look at it. It looks so good. I'm feeling, and so let me go back a little bit. I love that the red matches that guy right there. I feel like we need one more right in the center, but I love it. And I love all the little fish. They are so cute. I love that we have a school of barbs right there. They're adorable. They're really small though, so this tank right now is basically survival of the fittest. But look how good it looks, so pretty. Okay guys, let's talk about it because I'm very, very excited. I told you last week I would give you an update. Please don't mind my nail. I had to take stickers off all of these little bin thingies right here. All of these had little stickers on them, so that is why my thumb looks like that. Anyhow, this is a game changer. I am in love with this thing so much. And I'm pretty sure that my other one, the accessory tool was not working because this one works like gangbusters for sure. And at some point I will, well, you know what? Let me show you because it's amazing. So we'll talk about this stuff first because this is everything I've done so far. Now, these are basically my lunches, these 4 glass containers right here. It's got my salad prep stuff in there. I just am gonna need to grab a protein, which I don't have just yet. Gonna need to get that. But here's what I wanted to share with you. These are testers. I want to see how long all of this stuff is going to look or keep good in these little storage containers. And what's cool about these storage containers is you can either go into vacuum seal mode or you can do a marinate, which marinates whatever. I guess it's like equivalent to overnight in 12 minutes. So that's kind of cool. But for now, I've got a bunch of salad stuff in here. I just want to know, like, is it going to stay good for 2 weeks? Is it going to stay good for 7 days? Is it going to stay good for 30 days? I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And I'm trying just different things. So this one would be like prep for my salad. This, I've got our coleslaw mix, and then I have the date where it's supposed to be bad by. So I'm going to reopen it like a week after July 17th. And we'll see how fresh this is kept. Same thing here. This is just our spring mix, and I know what day it's supposed to be bad. And it's also got the, whatever that purpley lettuce is with the spikes on it, that usually goes bad first. So very curious to see how long this stays fresh for sure. I'm also testing out strawberries. I have some of them are cut because I want to know if those last. Some are whole. So we'll see how long those last. But I'm very excited about it because, like, for example, look at this. This says July 17th. It is the 14th, 15th today, 14th or 15th. And this already doesn't look great. And some of it has been, because I got 2 packages of that, some of it has been in this container right here, and already it's not looking great. So I'm really hoping that this is going to help with the lifespan of our salad stuff especially. I'm the only one really who eats it, so I can't eat that much salad before it goes bad. So I feel like we waste all the time. And if this stays fresh for a couple weeks, that would be absolutely amazing. This is Fontina cheese, and I was able to vacuum seal this. So every time we need a slice of cheese, all we have to do is open the bag, and then we'll just food save it, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. And then I'm also trying these herbs, and I just wanna see, like, did this smash it so badly that it's gonna be terrible? And again, how long does this last? Okay, so we've already opened this, like that. So I'm putting this down, push it all the way down, make sure it's nice and sealed. And then this is on the marinate mode for open. We turn it to the vacuum mode. Take this guy, hit accessory. And then once that goes down, you know you're good. Easy peasy. And then this is the cheese. So let's say we want to open it. Gosh, my nails are so messed up. So we open it, right? Grab your cheese out, put it back, seal her up. Then you can see it suck it all up like that. It's so flippin' cool. Okay, now we're gonna try an avocado. So I just wrote on it, avocado test. We'll see how long this lasts too. But this is what's really cool about this machine is you literally stick the bag in and it detects it all on its own. How amazing is that? Oh, so good. And it releases it, and voila. So here's what we've got in here. Love that now we can pull this out. We can see what we've got down in the back pretty easily. And then right here, I've got my pre-made salads, and then I was gonna put protein right here when I get it. And this is the healthy fridge. We've got our healthier breads in here too. English muffins that stay refrigerated. They last longer and they're so yummy. And then Dave's Killer Bread, the best. That is so good as toast with like a strawberry spread. So yummy. Now this is the guy I had. We're taking it back to Walmart. And because I ordered this on Prime Days, I got it for the same price, which is awesome. Oh my goodness, you guys. So this happened. Now I'm gonna say this, if there was ever a good time to screw up the filming process, this was perfect because what I'm doing here, I was trying to create a new product with you, or at least test some things out, but all of this footage here ended up being a nothing burger because it's not a product that we're gonna go with, at least not right now. But I filmed the last part of this video working in my office and creating this new product with you in slow motion. Now what's terrible is that no sound is recorded in slow-mo. So I can't even like speed it up. I couldn't even voice over it. Because most of it was me talking directly to you. So needless to say, that's not possible. Now, I did figure out the issue, so we will be good to go in the future. But like I said in the beginning, this is what this filming day was all about anyways, is figuring out this new camera, and very fitting that I screwed it up like this. At least it wasn't something super important though, right? Something that we wouldn't want to miss. This ended up being something that's like neither here nor there anyways. Now, as I'm editing the footage here, there are a few things that I'll check for better settings. I think I did change the stabilization so that when I'm walking, it's not as shaky. But the lighting in the kitchen flickering is still a big question mark. I don't know why it does that. If you know anything specific about the Sony ZV-10 or ZVE-10, if you know if there's a setting for that, please let me know. I would be grateful. Now, I am going for a more run and gun style of creating our videos. So I really do need to figure out the basics of this camera, but I've already figured out a few things. So I think we're in pretty good shape. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and bearing with me here, but I will see you in the next video.